What's going on, people? Welcome back to another one. The biggest game of your life. Are you locked? Ineos ATLETI hosting the Os in WATCHALONG. By what? Semi-finals of the Champions League. Successive semi-finals of the Champions League. Yeah? We're locked in. We're ready. The lineups are out. We are but 10 little minutos away from kickoff in the biggest game of your life. Yeah? My fraudulent hairline FC. Who the bloody hell is this? Yeah? Minor. Where are we? Where are we locking in from? Let me know exactly where you're watching from as we proceed to neck the express. It's a sweet taste, you know. It's a sweet taste getting WhatsApp messages from Manchester United fans who are going to be locked in tonight. The world will be watching as Mikel Arteta faces off against his fellow... Ooh, how do we do this? We've got to be careful. They're being memed a lot, aren't they, these two? The Haram Ballers, the D-Tacticos. How are we going to approach this one? Will we have swashbuckling, free-flowing football that we saw last night? We were treated to a special one last night, lads. It was all sorts, wasn't it? The first, I mean, it was everything that the game was supposed to be, and also brief moments, at least, of everything that we have come to hate. However, tonight, it's not going to be a 9-goal thriller. Let's just get that one out of the way first. It's going to be a low-scoring affair, this. However, we have smashed this lot 4-0 in recent history, and as a result, should be quietly confident at least coming away with some sort of result going into the second leg at the Emirates. We do have the advantage at home, and so I do expect us to be cautious and careful. But hopefully, hopefully, I mean, all the talk is inspiring them, because I don't know how you feel, but we're due a chat, we're due a chinwag about exactly what is going on, because it's very easy to lose sight of where we are. It's very easy to forget that this is exactly where we wanted to be. And for so long, we were stranded in the wilderness. Mid-table mediocrity. Regular exits, not even in the mainline competitions. And now, here we stand, brothers in arms, here, ready to go again once more unto the breach, my dearest of brethren, my sons, my actual sons. How are we? Are we feeling confident going into this one? Because we have the lineups and we have a front three, a Champions League semi-final front three in 2026 of Gabriel Martinez, Noni Madueke, and Victor Gyökeres. These are our heroes. These are the chosen ones who will be getting us over the line tonight. Gabriel Martinelli, Brazilian international. Victor Gyökeres, Swedish international hero. Noni Madueke, England international of sorts. Can we say that? Barely, but factual. These are the facts. The front three it's explosive. It is dynamic. It's hard-working. It's hard-working over everything. And, you know, we are entrusting them. There's been a lot of talk of the quality of these front three. These front three, if we were lining them up, yeah, on the firing range, these three are potentially at the top of the list. However, these are the guys that are entrusted today. No Saka, no, not yet time for Dalman. We're not allowed to do that yet. So it is Madueke who is entrusted. Big task, Champions League semi-final. Victor Gyökeres, another one who is just, he's like a Marmite. It's so obvious that it's actually quite irritating nobody I know doesn't have an opinion on this guy. Of course, you're allowed to. It's what football is, right? Football is just opinions. But everyone seems to have chosen their man. Victor Jock, Kai Havertz. You know where you stand. I'll be honest with you. I think they're both not as good as they should be for this club. Both of them. They are complete opposites. One of them has everything that the other doesn't. Each one of them has everything that the other doesn't. And that is frustrating in itself. But he's a good finisher. He has a better conversion rate than Erling Haaland. And as a result, we need to give him the ball more. So hopefully he gets fed and is up for it tonight. A team he has scored against before for Arsenal. We can go again. Martinelli, big day for you, son. Look, again, hard worker. A lot of the time, seems to be making it up as he goes along, but I am excited at the pace in the front three. Exciting, yeah? Let's go to that midfield, right? Let's go to that midfield. Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, and Martin Odegaard. 2 Marts and a bit of Rice, okay? I mean, it's as good as we can do, isn't it? There's no Eze. I'm a bit disappointed not to see Eze. However, he is available. He is available on the bench. And the bench is strong. We'll move to the defence quickly. Nkapie, Magalhaes, Saliba, and Benjamin. What's happening here? They've changed something? That's the same. Nkapie, Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, and Ben White, David Raya in goal. So, okay, talk to me. Talk to me. What do we think? Is this good enough? Are we good enough? Is this our strongest team? It might well be right now. Front three, a little bit shaky, if I'm honest. Midfield, who's going to pass it forward? Hopefully Odegaard. And I can't say anything about those two. We're ready to roll. We're ready to roll, aren't we? No Calafiori. Interesting. Calafiori is on the bench, right? Bench is Kepa, Setford, Mosquera, Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, Marley Salmon. I think he's just signed the new contract. Eze, Nurgle, Dalman, Saka, Jesus, and Trossard. So Timber, Havertz, and Marino all injured. And this is what we're up against. We've got about 2-3 minutes. Let's go swing you over here for a second as we proceed. Teams are just taking the field. Right, taking the field. Beautiful. Beautiful new merch available now. Yeah. Arsenal.com/merch for days. These blue and yellow tops. Love it. This is history. This is beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. This is my club. Yeah? Say what you will about my club, but we are in the last 4 of Europe's most elite football competition. We are here again. We're a mainstay. We're regulars. We're signed up. We are guest list. Yeah. Now, Hugh, is this positivity or Delulu? What is the difference? You know, let me tell you something, my young son. Let me tell you something. You must get delusional, okay? You must. Because if you don't, then what is it all for? Yeah? I mean, we can do logic and reason and reaction at the end, because that is when it's happened and it's over. Yeah, it's beautiful. We can watch the play, and it's just that we are here. We are 180 minutes away from the final, and having only been there once in my lifetime, then you have to realize the gravity of this, the magnitude of this. It cannot be understated. The 2 managers embrace. Look at this. Oh, Spanish and Argentine sweat combining on the sidelines. 2 of Europe's finest. Yeah. One in the twilight of his managerial career, you would think, but with still a lot to offer. And probably hasn't won as much as he should have done, if we're honest. It's been a minute, and especially in the league, they are, well, they've made a comeback, actually. It started quite badly this season, but they are, you know, they're back on board, and they're going to be difficult to beat. It's a different setup to the team that Arsenal convincingly beat earlier in the campaign, and it's a serious team. They're It's not a joke. Let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, we've got Ruggeri, we've got Hanko, Pubil, Llorente, Simeone, Koke in the middle, Cardoso, Adamola Lookman, Griezmann, and Julian. I'm also linked with Arsenal Alvarez. Yeah. Are they beatable? Yes, they are. We've done. What's that? There's so much toilet paper. The toilet paper is, wow, there's a lot of toilet paper. You're right. What a waste. Is that, are they doing that on purpose? Is that a waste? Do people need toilet paper? I don't recommend using toilet paper, if I'm honest. Apart from, here we go. Yeah, here we go indeed. Yeah. Not really hygienic, if you ask me. The two managers have embraced. Now the two captains are swapping flags. It's history. This is legacy. We will be looking back on this in years to come as part of the most successful European campaign in Arsenal's history. 2 games away from the final, 3 games away, undefeated, from lifting the trophy. The big ears, big midfield. I mean, big midfield choices. Big midfield choices he's made. You're yawning. Is it? Are you yawning already? The game hasn't even kicked off. David Raya, is he the best goal? He's not the best goalkeeper in the league, even. Never mind in Europe. He has done very well, but he is supported by the best defence in Europe, which does help. However, this is a big, and it's the ultimate test, really, because, you know, Arsenal have become famous for employing what's known as the dark arts over recent times under Arteta. In the last 2-3 years, really. Has he met his match here with Simeone, potentially the, you know, Sith Lord of the dark arts? We shall see. We are about to get this one underway, my sons. Lock in! It's, what season is it? Well, that was good. That was good. I like that. Okay, lads. What? Are you ready? Oh, my God. The Dons lining up in blue and white, yeah, going from right to left against Atleti, who kick us off. We are underway. We are timered on the over here. Yeah, it's a bit tiny, so just lock in. How are we feeling? Get your predictions in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, right? And let's talk as we watch. Carefree Traveller is in the building. Oh, let me just bring the comments up. Early doors, no problems. We're just conceding possession and then winning it back. Lovely. Oh, no, we've slipped. Nkapie's slipped and he's letting Griezmann here. Griezmann is open. It's now Alvarez. Alvarez with the shot from range blocked. Early shot for Atleti. Intent shown. Arsenal boating clear. And we get a moment. We get a moment. Yeah. He's not going to get there. He's not going to get there. He's working hard, but he's not going to get there. Right. Let's get YouTube comments. Where are they? YouTube. How's the YouTube gang? How is the fraud gang? What's happening? He clearly wants no creativity and harambol, says Carefree Traveller. Let's just scroll up. Fraud Brother is back, says Yusuf. How's Yusuf doing? Minor Cabbage Spiller in the building. The Joker. How are we? Je suis Ahmed says, not gonna lie. Yeah. He says, I can't lie. Yeah. I'm not gonna have a. Oh, I do. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about this one. Wait. I'm not going to lie. I don't have a good feeling about this one. Right, well. Walaikum salam, yeah? Who we got here? We got Lookman on the left-hand side is making life difficult for Ben White. He's lost him. But the 1-2 is well watched by Declan Rice, who sees it out for a goal kick. It's 2.5 minutes in. It's 0-0. Yeah. 0-0. 0-0. Why do you disappear? We need your lives at every game. Therapy. Arsenal fans need counselling. This is. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. We're here. 0-0, then win at the carpet, says Yusuf. Arsenal already wasting precious seconds, running the clock down there, taking their sweet time over a goal kick that they intend to do little to nothing with, and working their way out of the box with patience, caution, and what? Ooh, there's a slippery section over there. Have you noticed 2 players have already fallen over? Nkapie is one of them. He's lost his footing completely, and he's just watched that ball go out for a throw-in. Not the greatest start for Nkapie. The Haram Football Derby, they're calling this one. What was going to hit? We got, who's this? We got Tainted in the building. We've got Benab. We have got, who else have we got? We got Days. How are we doing, Days? We got Metin Abim. Yeah. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Yesterday's game was fantastic. It was breathtaking stuff. You know, they play the game differently, don't they? They just approach the game differently. I'm not sure that they'll beat Arsenal, though, either of those 2 teams. I'm actually not convinced. I know that that sounds crazy, but let's get through this one first. Defensively, I just think they would struggle to open us up as much as and everything was going right. There were a few mistakes. People were capitalizing on every mistake. It's super, super entertaining game to watch, don't get me wrong, but would we have approached it like that and have allowed that all those goals? I don't think so. The problem is that when you look at the front 3 anyway, we're comparing like apples and oranges. Do you know what I mean? Like, quality wise,
I would say that, you know, be excited.
Blicky from the depths, from the darkest depths, he rose. Huh? Where are we? Farteta safety goggle masterclass. ATLETI, yeah? ATLETI. Right, well, let's see. We've got work to do for a full 90 to get over the line here. Martinelli on the break. Martinelli with space to run into. Martinelli loses it, but then uses his tenacity and pace that I was talking about to win the ball back. He finds Madueke. It's Madukes. Madueke on the ball. Turns to find Odegaard. We're making yards here. We're making yards. We're creeping towards the other box. Love that. We're sort of in the final third. We're approaching the final third. Zubimendi's thought about going forward, but he's decided to go backwards again. And we're sidewaysing it up. It's Wok football. Get your Woks out. Get your Woks out. Who's this on the side? That's Ben White. Ben White finds Madueke. Madueke turns, fakes to cross it, and takes it to the byline. He doesn't go past the byline. He crosses it in. And the header is by Nkapie at the back post. I'm not sure he even headed it. There were 2 Arsenal players going for the header, but decent move from Madueke. Beats 2 defenders with ease, dinks it to the back post, and Nkapie's shot is wide. Lovely play from Madueke. Madwakes, yeah? Madwakes, you've unlocked another syllable. Madwakes. Now listen, I don't know about that shot at the back post by Nkapie, but it is an effort. It's a shot. It's not on target, but it's a shot. And he knows what an opportunity that was. Biggest day of his life. Griezmann. Will we come to rue these misses? I mean, let's relax a bit. Madu, what? That front 3 is not it. I would say be excited about what you just saw. Madueke, he's had enough. He's had enough. He's seen enough. He's ready. Lookman squares it to Alvarez, who's got Griezmann on the right. Griezmann poking it through to his man, and then Nkapie is there to see him out. Giuliano. Griezmann's cheeky little through ball. Well watched by the Ecuadorian, who had to use all his nous. Bricklaying, hard work. Hard working. 1-0 Gammon football incoming. Gammon football. gammon football is I don't know how we do this. It's gammon, you know? You know that guy I send you on WhatsApp who's cheering? You know when something good happens, he's got no shirt on. He must be like a Newcastle fan. Yeah, the one who looks like a piece of ham. That's sort of what people call a gammon. Yeah. So,
My dad loved it.
I mean, so do I. Don't mind it. You know, bit of egg on top, chips needed, peas. I like peas. I've not had that. I've had it.
You're actually lying.
No, I've had it a couple of times. I have. Are you doubting the fact that I've eaten gammon?
No, but we haven't had it in the last.
No. It's not a normal activity, is it? Gammon eating. But yeah, but anyway, gammon is also sort of an approach to life. Do you know what I mean? Gammon is not just food. It's like, it's not just like sort of the color of your skin. It's like,
be excited.
It's a way of life, you know. It's lagers, it's flags, it's bacon. Do you know what I mean? And it's also just fucking have it. Do you know what I mean? Get up 'em, yeah. That's your football. We don't want flair. We don't want tiki taka. We don't want, you know, catenaccio. We don't want any of that. We want fucking get up 'em, yeah. That's gammon. That sounds like me.
Oh, you don't.
What are you saying? No finesse. Zero finesse.
I would say
I'm not me. I don't pass it. Oh, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant me. I thought you said the fraud father had no finesse. Crazy, crazy talk. Okay, Arsenal. Yeah, no finesse. Basically, that is us.
Be excited.
Welcome to La Familia. Who is this? Blicky has sent 10 gift memberships. Yeah, I would say be excited.
I would say that be excited.
Blicky. People better say thank you to Blicky. What a guy.
UCL semi-final. Subs for the squad.
Subs for the squad. Hey. Blicky. Love to your mother. You absolute legend. Right, 0-0, 10 minutes in. Biggest game of your lives. How do you feel? Who's working hard for your team? Who was...
I would say that,
Mate.
be excited.
Tonight will be a chess match. Tonight will be a chess match. We are cautiously, carefully moving. Blicky.
I would say that, be excited.
Blicky, what a guy. They just keep rolling through for Blicky. Raise a glass for Blix. Yeah? I would say that, be excited. Madueke, couple of step overs, ball rolls, then lays it back. Odegaard crosses it to the back post, is headed away. And who's this? Who is this?
UCL semi-final. Subs for the squad.
Subs for the squad, hey. Is it just saying everything twice? What's happening here? Right, we're locked in. 0-0, 11 minutes gone. We've had one shot. It's Nkapie at the back post after Madueke's cross, and that sensational run to the byline. I'm so excited to see what these front three can do tonight. It's all on them. The defence, we assume, is going to do their job. Ball through for Gyökeres. Gyökeres chases and is bullied off the ball. He didn't actually get anywhere near the ball there. The intention was good, though. A forward pass from the arse, looking for the run of the Swedish striker. Madueke pressing high from the front. Everybody working hard, and they're going to have to. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. 12 minutes gone. 12 minutes gone already. Nothing's really happened. Ball over the top, looking for Alvarez, and Atleti on the break here with bodies and men making moves. Gabriel struggling, but does get some fortune before giving it straight back to Alvarez. Julian Alvarez in the box, cleared by Gabriel. And, I mean, we're just giving it straight back to him. So we've got to work harder. We've got to chase more shadows. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Tonight will be a chess match. You know, when hard working comes out, it's rough. Don't just rely on talent. Yeah? Work hard with your talent, you know? Why not celebrate as well? Do you know what? we will need to discuss. I've got a question for you. Right? I've got a question for you. Great tackle from Nkapie. Concedes the throw deep in our own territory, but Llorente causing problems. Are the players not that good? Answer me that firstly. Right, it's a two-part question, but are the players not that good? On the whole, in the Arsenal squad, would you say that they're not that good? Is that what's happening? Or the front three? Is it just the front three? I need a rating out of 10. Drop your rating. Squad rating. How good are they? Right. They've got themselves a long throw here. They're going to try and chuck it in the mixer. Yeah. They've chucked it in. It's been headed out. And now we can break with Martinelli looking for the run of Gyökeres. Gyökeres he's got two men around him and he's not going to get there. We could have done more with that, but we're obviously looking to catch him on the break. And Gyökeres has been the target for both of those through balls so far. Let's have a look at what they're saying. Let's have a look. Hugh, get on LinkedIn immediately. Why? Get on LinkedIn. LinkedIn. That's like the worst form of social media. Horrible. 3 out of 10. Right, ball into Alvarez. Alvarez in the box. Twisted away from 2 there. Declan Rice trying to stop him. Gets his shot off, and it's a great save by David Raya. David Raya diving down to his left to stop Julian Alvarez. Shot on targs for the Argentine international. Who he's saucy. He's very saucy, isn't he? Look, sorcery in the box, just outside the top of the box. Twisting, turning. And pulls off a fine save, does David Raya. Full stretch for those little arms. And just about does enough strength-wise. Pushes it behind for a corner. This is nervy. Griezmann will take the corner. It's dinked in, punched away by Raya, and hoofed by Ben White. Crossed back in, and headed away to safety by Gabriel. Can we break here with Martinelli? Trying to win the duel is Gyökeres. Gyökeres. Great touch from Gyökeres. Gyökeres has gone. He's gone past 1. And Gyökeres takes it on further. In the box, Gyökeres squares it beautifully. It must be Odegaard. Oh, mate. Victor fucking Gyökeres. Yeah? Gyökeres. That's who I fucking thought we'd signed right there. Big, bully boy strength. 50, 60-yard run with the ball. No fraudulent touches. No, I repeat, no fraudulent touches detected. Got it in the box. Whipped in the cross. Someone had to be there to take that first time. Slot that home. Side-footed on a slot. He's taken 2 touches as Odegaard, and by that time there's 2 defenders there. However, exciting times. Big moves for my club, yeah? 15 minutes in, 0-0. Best chance of the game for Arsenal so far. Immediately after that, Julian Alvarez shot on target as well. Let me know your thoughts. Oh, who's losing their man like that? That's Nkapie being brought down, I believe. Giuliano and Nkapie getting into it tonight. I fancy yellows tonight. I fancy some yellows. Martin Odegaard, best chance of the game. Great diving challenge by Pubil, who threw the whole kitchen sink of that. Right-footed effort from Odegaard. It's not really what you want, is it? But our front line, we might have the worst out of the top 6, top half, but mid and defence were top. But there's been too many minutes in their legs. Right, okay, so basically the general consensus is that they're about a 6 or 7 out of 10. Midfield is not 7 out of 10. The players are good enough, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, right, okay. We're ranging between a 6 and an 8 out of 10. It's interesting. Madueke finds Odegaard. Declan Rice pumps it into Madueke again. Madueke, right-footed cross. This time it's Nkapie again. And it's a foul this time by Nkapie on Giuliano, I think. The two of them exchanging fouls. Yep. Nice little match up there. Matchups. Whipped to the back post. It could be. It is. It's Victor Gyökeres actually who's been penalised. Victor Gyökeres has committed the foul, I believe. Although there were 2 fouls going on, I'm not sure which one they're going to count. Let's see. Play. it's not come up yet. We'll have another look. But this internal affairs. Internal affairs. I'm going to need an investigation on Denise. I swear to God. She's in cahoots with these players. There's every sport I watch, they're in cahoots. Okay, look. Odegaard dropping deep, picks up possession and feeds Declan Rice, who's currently playing centre-back, which is, it should be, it's his best position, I reckon. He's the best, he would be one of the best centre-backs in world football. He really would. Probably offers too much going forward to just be a centre-back right now, but later in his career, for sure. I can see it happening. Ball over the top, looking for a run of Ben White, who is about 4 yards offside, and isn't going to get away with that one. 18 minutes gone. 0-0. Mate, if we concede first, this game is done and dusted. These lot don't have it in them to be consistent threat in the attack, while not leaving gaps in the defence. Where's Saka, please? Where is Saka? How far away is Saka from a return? Foul by Victor Gyökeres on Llorente, that one, which is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Wow, Victor Gyökeres. Penalising my striker. How many Champions League goals have we scored? Who's our top Champions League goal scorer this season? Can someone pull up the stats? Pull up the data. Who do you think it is, Bear? Is it Victor Gyökeres? Who's our top scorer in the Champions League this season? Quiz questions. Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres. He's not been playing, has he? No, that's not the right answer. No? I'm not just going to tell you. I'm asking the data dons. Who's our top scorer in the Champions League? Has to be Martinelli, says Mexi86. Gabriel Martinelli, Arsenal's top scorer in the Champions League this season. He's got 6 Champions League goals, and he's on the ball now. Can he get his 7th? He's playing sort of left wing, and he doesn't know what to do with it right now, so he's going to go back to Gabriel. Let's go back. Let's reset. We just reset and go again. Declan Rice will bring it forward and then sideways. He'll get the ball back. He looks forwards and he finds Odegaard. Odegaard has got space to run into on that right-hand side, but that space has now been occupied by ATLETI defenders, so he's going back. And we are in control. This is great. Running those precious seconds down, slowly but surely, encroaching, inch by inch. Never losing possession. Oh, we've risked it. We're crossing it. It's in the box. It's been crossed in, and it's a corner. It's a corner. It's a Victor Gyökeres down. He's got a bleeding nose. He's holding his nose. He's gone down on the ground. Victor Gyökeres hold his nose. Oh, mate, that's when we unlock the Victor Gyökeres, the real Victor Gyökeres, when we get the mask on him. You got to get the Bane mask out. Oh, it's unlocked a new level of Osimhen-ness. Look at that. That's a Madueke hand. Madueke's hand slapping Gyökeres in the nose. And yeah, it's our own players. It be your own, you know. It be the ones you love, yeah. Victor Gyökeres having his lip bust open by Noni Madueke and his clumsy self as they both went up for the ball. It's 0-0. It's 21 minutes in, and Victor Gyökeres got a bleeding lip. Okay, so we're going to have a little break here. Mina Golia, how are we doing? Second part of the question. Yes, thanks for reminding me. Second actual part of the question. If you don't rate the players, is the manager actually really good? Because if the players are no good and we're here, is that not impressive? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know. Get your gammon out. Get your brown sauce out. Brown sauce is proper gammon, right? And I love my brown sauce. Oh, mate. Are you a brown sauce? Are you a red sauce? Are you a yellow sauce or a green sauce? Which one's your favorite? I'll be honest, like, top of my list right now, currently top is green sauce. Green sauce is top. Second, I'll have the brown sauce. Then I like a bit of moutarde, yeah? And then bottom of the list, red. Red is bottom of the list. It's basement, it's gutter sauce. Red sauce is gutter sauce, do you know what I mean? Further down, underneath the basement, in the darkest depths of hell, Hades, yeah? White sauce. Mayonnaise, bottom, underneath the ketchup, yeah? Hot sauce. Oh, hot sauce is just, it's up there, isn't it? It's with the green sauce. Hot sauce and green sauce, yeah. So many varieties, so much choice, so much quality, so much goodness. Wake you up. Oh, beautiful. They're actually addictive. Madueke's got the corner. Madueke takes. It's Madueke, Champions League final. Worst corner I've seen in a Champions League final, that. Doesn't beat the first man. Awful. And we will have to discuss Madueke, you know, and whether or not this is working out. However, we're here. We are here. He's got the chance to be a hero tonight. And, you know, all bets are off until the full-time whistle. What's happened here? We've got an appeal here. We've got Gabriel Magalhaes who's gone down the box. He's looking for a pen, and he's not going to get one because that's a dive. That's called diving. Simulation. Goes down very easily. Had a hand on him. He did have a hand on him. But, you know, it's like one of those pathetic grievous bodily harm claims, yeah? You can't really assault someone by just putting a finger on them, so stop that. You know what I mean? You're making a mockery of the system. We've got a break and play here for another foul. I believe this one on Julian Alvarez. Mikel Arteta, I've never seen a man who wears the same clothes so much. In fact, we are fucking, we're brothers in arms. Mate, he's got 44 different versions of the same outfit. I thought I was doing it big with like 3. He's got a whole wardrobe of those trousers. I'm telling you, he's wearing the same. He's either wearing the same clothes, or he's got the whole wardrobe is the same. Like branch out a bit. Just mix it up. Mix it. Give me some black trousers one day. Grey trousers every day. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's not Zara. It's not. I thought it was Zara. It's not. It's not. Where do school teachers get their uniforms? Where? Where do school teachers get their uniforms? Yeah. Is it like John Lewis or something? Marks and Sparks. Could be a Sparks. It could be a Sparks. I like Sparks. I don't mind them. The food section. So what do we get in Marks and Sparks? Is it that, is it the dirty fries? They do the dirty fries. Is that them? Oh, they don't do them anymore. What? What? Oh, Waitrose. Oh, okay, we're going to Waitrose now. Wow, man. Mate, you know, right, let's lock in. Let's just lock in, yeah? We're getting some one-touch tiki-taka stuff here from the Spanish. The Armada. The Armada is coming. But what they don't realise is that the Brits, yeah? The English, yeah? The Gammons. The greatest fleet the history has ever seen, yeah? The greatest naval fleet the world has ever seen. Right, 27 minutes on the clock. And, I mean, it's... what are we doing? What are we doing? We're just knocking it back and forth like it's table tennis. Right now, nobody seems to want possession. Declan Rice is being hassled in his own half. But we are on the ball. Nkapie's drifted into midfield there, and Madueke does well to keep possession because the pass was a hospital pass, and he didn't want that. We've got Saliba and Gabriel at the back. Declan Rice sat between the two of them, really. And sitting, not marauding. Noticeably not marauding. He is being used as a buffer right now. Madueke on the ball. And a buffer for counter-attacks like this. Madueke loses possession, piss poor, and makes you wonder how he is a professional footballer at times. That was not his finest moment. Lookman, saucy on the turn, finding Griezmann at the top of the box. Griezmann with some beautiful control finds Lookman again. Lookman, though, realises that the whole Arsenal squad have returned and are in the box. We've managed to clear it partially, but 28 minutes in, we're under the cloche. We're under that Spanish cloche. M&S do the cheapest fries, mate. Get yourself down to M&S, yeah? Support your local M&S, right? Beautiful. I don't know what food I actually like in it, but there is food that we get from there that I do like. I can't remember. It might just be the like lasagnas, shepherd's pies. Oh, header over the top by Julian Alvarez. How is he winning headers? He's 4'2". Gabriel letting him head the ball. Simeone, what are we doing here? We're thinning at the top, are we? We are seriously thinning at the top, yeah. Okay. They're very anxious, these two managers, aren't they? You know, I remember watching Wenger and him sat down and people used to complain, like, why is he sitting down? Get up and do something. But what that does, at least for me anyway, is it gives an aura of calm. It gives an aura, there's an amount of trust as well from a manager. And this, I don't know, this ADHD, you know, OCD, anxiety disorder thing that these managers have going on the sidelines, where it's like you have just fucking shit yourself or something. We can't stand still. Is disconcerting at times, at best. Madueke, who goes down under the challenge, very soft challenge. Don't know that he needed to be going down, but he felt something, or thought that he was going to have to feel, or thought he was about to feel something. Doesn't win the free kick. Header and volley tennis. I'm telling you, the ball is just, it's like volleyball. It's up in the air a lot. Neither team able to gain control for more than 3 or 4 seconds. But here's a chance for Arsenal with Madueke setting free. Madueke! Oh, 25-yarder, a pinger. And cutting in onto his favoured left foot. Noni Madueke nearly lit up the wonder. Escaping 2 defenders, gets the shot off, doesn't get enough curl on it. Let's just have a look at this from this angle. It's not a bad effort, I tell thee. It's not a bad effort, that. It's not far wide. Decent from Madukes. Please hit the target, though. Target needs hitting. Will it and Dwarfs get free headers? Yes, indeed. All right, let me just see what's happening here. Victor Gyökeres has played Ødegaard in. Ødegaard has not controlled the ball, though.
Broad father.
My son.
Rather PSG or Bayern in the final?
Ooh. Probably Bayern in the final. I think they're more beatable than PSG. Lock it in. Lock it. Yeah, it's... I mean, there's not much difference. Victor Gyökeres has committed 2 fouls. Has he now? Madueke, I need you to hit the target, buddy. Right. Yeah, I'd prefer to play Vincent Kompany. I think Luis Enrique might be a step too far for Arteta, especially with that front three. Their front three is like chalk and cheese. It's like you know, chocolate fond. What's it called? Chocolate fondue. What's that, Bear? What's that dessert that I like called? You know, the one your mum made? Tiramisu, right? It's like tiramisu and poo. Do you know what I mean? You can... that's what you saw. What? The correlation. Arsenal's front three, yeah? PSG's front three. Yeah? Poo, tiramisu. You know, one's tasty, the other one stinks. Stinky. However, we're both in the same, well, similar positions. They've got 1 foot in the final with that 5-4 lead, but I just feel like Kompany is he's got one method, and it works against, you know, St. Pauli or, you know, others. I don't think that will work against us. Saliba running himself into trouble. Couldn't make the foul either as Lookman goes past him, and he's breezing past him. Lookman, he's covered well by Ben White there. Had to step across, but Atleti unable to capitalise on that chance with some miscommunication between Alvarez and Giuliano. We're at the stage of the season though, and I think what's happened in Europe, right, or what I'm seeing in European football right now, at least with the teams that are left, it's just the quality of players too good. Like, it's whoever makes the least mistakes at this stage, and if everybody's going gung-ho, mistakes will be made because they're forcing the issue. And they both made multiple mistakes. The fact that it was 5-4, you know, it says something. Sorry, it does say something. Yes, it's entertaining, but we're trying to win football matches here, and we can't have that much chaos. I don't think we would allow that much chaos. The issue is, can we score the goals? For me, anyway. Can we create enough chances to score enough goals? Because that will probably be their method. Declan Rice telling his Nkapie to just calm down a little bit. Just calm yourself down. You're making shit passes, right? Your passes are not reaching their required destination, preferred destination. Oh, we're getting adverts for other shows. This is great. I love that. Okay, focus on the football. 155 passes completed by Atleti. 176 for Arsenal. 0-0. It's a tight affair so far. Arsenal's best chance coming through, I guess, Victor Gyökeres's cross for Odegaard. Atleti forcing David Raya into a save, but little else, barring a couple of pop shots here and there. And possession is swapping hands so regularly. It is going to be tricky, especially with the way that Arsenal approach this game. We are being put under pressure here, and we've lost possession again, deep in our own territory. Alvarez breaks free, gets the shot off, but it's well blocked by both Saliba and Gabriel. And that will be a foul by Julian. Lock it in, Alvarez. Yeah? Yeah, Simeone is clapping like a seal, like a human seal on the sidelines, as Alvarez is penalised. Penalised for for the foul on Nkapie. Right, 36 minutes gone. Fucking hell, man. It's unreal, isn't it? This time yesterday, we'd seen about 4 goals. We're okay. We're locking in. Tactical. Think chess, not checkers. Yeah? Think chess, not checkers. Here is Piero Nkapie. Looks up and sees the run of Victor Gyökeres and decides, no, he's going to go back to Zubimendi on the halfway line instead. Zubimendi brings it forward over the halfway line, touches his pass to Saliba with a bit of sauce and sensitivity, strokes it over back to Saliba. And Ben White tries to drill one into Madueke, but concedes possession. And that possession is then given straight back to Arsenal with Zubimendi on the ball. It's Ben White to try and get across him, but it's blocked well by Hanko, and that is going to be a throw-in. Oh, Mikel Arteta's got a notepad. He's got a notepad. He's taking notes. Whatever he's seen, he's just decided to jot that down in the little notebook. He's using one of those Sharpie markers as well, so you can't get many words into those little notebooks. Like, it's too thick. Do you know what I mean? Sharpie. It also goes through on the other page. He's not thought that through at all. He's not thought that through. Unless he's just writing shapes, drawing shapes, or numbers. Bit useless, that. 4 pages at a time unless you want to see what you've written on the page before. Martinelli is going to run the ball out of play there because that's what Arsenal wingers do. That is... It's a ball over the top from Nkapie. Could he have got there? No, he couldn't. He was asked a lot of, and he didn't have the answer. Arsenal's number 14, Victor Gyökeres, up top for the Arse in the Champions League semi-final. We're looking for heroics. Declan Rice is, well, he's meant to be helping there, but he's actually poked it in towards Lookman, and Lookman can now bring it forward for Atleti. Simeone's Atleti at home, dangerous. Cross is blocked by Nkapie. Look at that beautiful English flag. Beautiful. It's the St. George's Cross being flown high. Is that actually it? Wait, is that an Atleti flag? Well, that's confusing, isn't it? I don't know if that's us or not. It could be. I think that might be Atleti. They can't be using the English flag. What are we doing? They are. They're flying the fucking St. George's Cross. What's going on? They're confused. They're confused. This lot are very confused, aren't they? Same colours. But we own that one, yeah? Martinelli trying to get past 2 men. Oh, he's actually trying to get past a man who's on the floor. And he's decided it's okay to just give that one away. He's now in the box, but we've played our way out nicely there. Beautiful one-touch football, and Odegaard brings it forward. On the left-hand side, we've got Victor Gyökeres. He'll go back, looking for Martinelli. Martinelli will go further back to Zubimendi. Zubimendi's got Rice to the side of him. 1 shot on target in 39 minutes. 1 shot on target in 39 minutes. Lovely. Great stuff. I'm glad we got a good one out of the way yesterday, and this is just like, you know, this is just a fucking stress. It's just 90 minutes of like, can you not fuck this up, please? Martinelli in the box, shoots, and was that a shot or a cross? I'll tell you what, let's have a look. Will Denise allow that as a shot? I doubt it. I doubt it very much. That looked like it could be a shot. It was very weak. That's why it could be a cross as well. And it was headed away by the first man, so it was trash either way. 5 minutes left in this half. Martinelli doing a lot of the work out there. He's playing in midfield now. Ben White out to Madueke. Madueke back to Ben White. We're knocking it around, and we're okay with this. So we're Atleti, sat back in a 4-4-2. 2 big brick walls of 4 with Alvarez and Griezmann at the top of the tree. Here's Madueke, takes it to the byline again and beats Lookman. Oh no, he doesn't. He gets robbed by Lookman. Brilliant play by Ademola Lookman. Look at the strength. Ademola, look at the strength. And he's done very well there. Atleti playing their way out of danger, but then just giving the ball away aimlessly. There's a lot of that going on. Less tranquillo than you would expect at this level, but nerves will be a jangling. Nkapie out to Martinelli, Brazil's finest. Will probably start for Brazil at the World Cup. Imagine Martinelli and Igor Thiago starting for Brazil. Madueke in the box. The cross fell to him and he couldn't get the shot off. Oh, Maduekes. Madukely Dukes. Oh, good God. It's Atleti on the break now as well with Giuliano. Giuliano crossing it, headed away by Gabriel, but it's fallen to Alvarez, the worst person it could. And David Raya comes out to collect the loose ball because that one was looking so dangerous. Alvarez, constant threat. He's lively. There is some talk of him being on the move as well. What do we think? Is he Oz? Could he be up? Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres down the channels. Victor Gyökeres with the strength. Victor Gyökeres bullied off the ball by Llorente. And you're just losing, you're losing aura points. You're losing XP on a daily basis. You're making it, honestly, big game for you, son. Big game for you. Where are you? I just want to see one shot on target. Okay, just one. That's not asking a lot. Feed him. And the likelihood is it goes in. Here is Odegaard. Odegaard sees Zubimendi. It's Gyökeres in the box. He's gone down, and it's a fucking penalty to the Arsenal. Oh, Victor Gyökeres, what a guy! What a guy! What a player with the speed of thought and the dexterity of limb to just fall over like a fucking sack of potatoes. You love to see it. He's gone down in the box under the touch. It will be a penalty. It will be Victor Yock to take it. We will get VAR, but we will have a look at this. Alvarez tries to clear it. It's only Zubimendi who's there. It's then very saucy from Martin Ødegaard, who finds Zubimendi, who lays it into Gyökeres, and it's a clumsy challenge from Hanko, who's all over the back of the Swedish striker, and that has got to be a penalty all day of the fucking week. Stonewall, Bumberklatin penalty. It will be taken by Victor Yock. It will be 1-0 to the Arse, and we will have 1 foot in the Champions League final. Mikel Arteta.
Where are you? Let's be having you.
I would say that, you know.
Wow, that's sensational scenes, lads. That's a big moment. We were waiting for a big moment. That was very, very saucy from my striker. Got your number, mate. Got your number. You think you can be clumsy? You think you can lay hands on my striker and we're not going to go down? You think you can put your fingers on me? Your grubby little fingers. Wait. Hold on. What? Ødegaard has got hold of the ball. Martin Ødegaard, my skipper. Is it Ødegaard to take? It better be, mate, give it to Yock. Give it to the Yock. He needs that. We need these. Go on, my son. Don't fuck around. I swear to God, don't fuck around. Victor Yock against Jan Oblak. This is not a joke. I've just remembered that Jan Oblak was the reason that Arsene Wenger got sacked. It's Gyökeres. It's a fucking beautiful banger from the Swede. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. Sit yourself down. Sit yourself down. Close your lips and talk to me. Yeah? Close them up and talk. 1-0 to the Arse. Locked in. Yeah? What a finish. Are you seeing the finish? Are you seeing the quality of the strike of the ball? Yeah? My striker, look at the clean finish. The keeper went the right way, but the force is strong with this one. The force is so strong. The power, the connections, yeah? Sensational connections. Champions League semi-final goals for my striker. Talk to me nicely. 5 goals in 11 Champions League matches. Victor Gyökeres moves into second in the Arsenal goal scoring charts in this competition. And Arsenal Football Club are going to put me out of my misery. Finally, this year, we're getting a trim. 1-0 away from home. This is beautiful. This is called shots and sots. Yeah? This is called 2 minutes of injury time. Ademola Lookman on the ball for Atleti at the top of the box. It's dangerous. We've crossed it in and it's headed over by Ademola Lookman. It's high and wide. It's useless. Victor Gyökeres potentially looking at a Man of the Match award here, lads, in the Champions League semi-final. Victor Yock is the highest rated player on the pitch. 22 players on the pitch. There's only one that got to do their celebration. Yeah? Where are you? Where are you? Listen. Yeah? Yock. What a guy. What a guy. Victor Gyökeres. What a pen. What an absolute banger of a penalty. 1-0 up. At the break we will be as David Raya comes to claim that one. And I've got to tell you this. This is looking like a first half masterclass from our manager. A sensational tactical deployment of these troops who are up against it and up against Europe's finest, but we're in with another chance here. It's Martinelli. He's got a man over there. Oh, Marty, stinky play from Martinelli, who was in there with a chance of just poking it through to Nkapie, and we were in for another one-on-one. The toilet roll is on the pitch. The fans are ready for the halftime whistle, and there it is. The halftime whistle has been blown. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. Yeah, let me know your thoughts as we proceed. Victor York, thank you, mate. Thank you so much, bro. I've backed you so much. You know that. I've backed you so much. Yeah, I needed that. Thank you so much. Beautiful. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Sweet, sweet finish from my Swede. Bear, why have we not got any Swede? Yeah, I'd like some Swede, please. I want Swede. I'll put it in the blender for the milkshakes. I want some Swede in to commemorate my striker. Yeah? I want Swede. I want sweet corn as well, please. Yellow. All right? Salted sweet corn, and I'll put Swede in the blenders because we are celebrating here. Yeah? Are we having rice tonight? What are you trying to say? We don't have any rice? We've lost the rice. Let's get the rice back. Rice is at the back and he's shining. Yeah? Gammon sandwich. Bring your lunch. Bring your dinner. Yeah? I got the plate. I brought the picnic basket. I am ready for ciabatta sandwiches. Yeah? I'm ready for strawberries. But you have to dip my strawberries in vinegar so that those little maggots come out. I can't be having all those stuff in my fruit, okay? We are ready. We are shining. Gyökeres has Arsenal 1-0 up in the Champions League semi-final. And they said I was delusional. They said, you've lost the plot. You're supporting a team who are showing you nothing. Even though my team was top of the Premier League. After 33 or 34 games, my team was top of the Premier League. And they tried to tell me that we were finished and done. They tried to tell me that despite the fact that we were the only English club left in Europe, the only English club left in European football's most elite competition, that we were done. They tried to tell me that the striker that we signed, the Gerd Müller winning trophy winning striker that we signed, who has a better conversion rate in the Premier League this season than Erling record holding, title winning Haaland, was no good. But when it mattered most, where were you? Where were you? Were you on the side of fraudulence, calling out your own son for his admitted faults? Were you on the sidelines praising heap upon your other son whilst your mal-coordinated dwarf son suffered alone? Where were you? Which side of history were you on? Yeah? Because I tell you what, my son, when my son looks me in the eyes and says, Father, who was the number 14 for my football club, Arsenal, when they won the Champions League? I will say Victor Gyökeres. Yeah? Victor. What a pen. And I myself, I've watched many a great penalty taker in my lifetime. Alan Shearer's of this world, yeah? The Jamie Vardys of this world, the Riyad Mahrez's of this world, the Ivan Tonys of this world, yeah? But never before, Alan Shearer's, the Sir Harold Kane's of this world, anoint your son, yeah? Arsenal's very own, another chosen one, shining. Never before have I seen a man take a penalty like that with the pressure that you've been building since day one, talking about fucking hair flicks on Sky Sports, yeah? Sky Sports meant to be a serious conglomerate, a serious organization, a serious news outlet, talking about meme culture. 3 games in to our £65 million new acquisition. They wanted to talk shit, yeah? We're coming for all of you, and we brought receipts. Victor Gyökeres. Yeah. Victor Gyökeres. I told you. You thought, right? You thought that the complexities and the simplicities of this game could be explained to you by little fucking children who've never played it before. Impossible. Impossible. Some of us in the building here, some of us, we've been around the block. We've got t-shirts. We've ridden those bikes. We've got numbers, names. We've been there, done that. Yeah? We've seen it before. Now I know. Chess. Beautiful game, chess. Oldest game in the history of this world. Chess. Yeah? We played chess, not checkers. We got accountants with receipts. Yeah? We do books while you cook them. Yeah? The Metropolitano has been treated tonight to another masterclass because we brought our lunches, we brought our packed lunches, we brought our picnics, we brought our sandwiches, we brought our shin pads, our boots, we brought oil and lighters, and we sprayed the fucking oil over all the food, and we set the place on fire. Yeah, that's what we did. 45 minutes that will go down in history. Gyökeres, yeah, Gyökeres. What a half! What a half! Look at him go! Look at him go! Look! 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 Look at the chances he's creating. Victor Gyökeres creating chances. Yeah. Okay. Then. In the channels, being set free, running hard. Yeah. Working his socks off and creating chances. Mikel Arteta with his head in his hands as no one was there to finish that golden opportunity. But let's look at these Dons. Oblak unable to save this unstoppable finish. What can we do? What can we do better? Let's have a look. The XG is actually embarrassing for a club at home to have 0.21 expected goals in 45 minutes. It's not great. Arsenal only the 1.23, and when you add the pen to that, or when you take the pen away from that, it's not great either. But two big chances. One of them pen? No, Odegaard's is a big chance, and Nkapie's at the back post. That's a big chance. Two big chances created. And that pen, I'll tell you what, do you know what I was so impressed with? It's not only the lick him down of a finish, yeah? It's not only the thunder cunt, yeah, of a connection. It's not only that. It's not only the fact he's up against the man who single-handedly ended Arsene Wenger's career, yeah? It's not only that. It's the way that he won the penalty. The ball into him, the first touch, the turn, the use of his space, the awareness, yeah? And the swift cat-like reactions to going down. Touch him down. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Keep your dirty fingers off. Okay? Your little paws are all muddy. Yeah? Victor. Victor! Oh! Hey! Victor! Mate, Victor. What a guy. What a guy. Let's have a look then and see. We've had one corner, 3 fouls each, where, let's see where they've been shooting from. A couple of shots in the box, one from Lookman, that's that header, which went high and wide, it's about 10 yards wide, that. Chance from Alvarez, another header, he's winning headers. Why are we letting Alvarez win headers in the box? Confusing. Very confusing when, Gabriel, you're double the size of him. Just stand on him. Put your arm up. Yeah? Push him down. 3 shots from outside the box. Are they really testing our chins? I don't think they are. I think they're being reduced to long shots. And these two headers in the box, whilst dangerous, they come from small Smurf-sized men who aren't really a threat with their aerial ability. Yeah? So we're in a good place. What about us? Look at us. Look at us go. We only shoot in the box when necessary. Who's shooting from outside the box? That can only be Madueke. Maduki. It's the headband. The headband needs loosening. The blood flow, the circulation can suffer. But in all seriousness, that was quite close. It's not far away. He's tried to curl it. It's just not got any curl on it. So far away as well. You're not going to score from there, bro. Just get closer, please. Madukes with that effort. And then we had Odegaard, best chance of the game, arguably. What a setup that was from Victor York. What a run down the left. What a run down the left. What a switch of play with his weaker foot. I need some appreciation for the striker here. It's a clear pen, by the way. It's a clear pen. Anyone who says otherwise, completely delusional. Huge goal from Victor York. Shall we have a look at the celebration? It does need studying. You know, as far as celebrations go, there are very few that come close to this. Very few in world football. It's a unifying celebration, a lot like the Sui. Yeah? Whole stadiums jump up, ready. I tell thee! Once more. We can do that once more. We've got 45 minutes to just lock up and lock in, but another goal would be sensational. And in all seriousness, it's not just about the penalty. His work rate is sensational as per usual. We've been playing him in, trying to go long, trying to test out his physicality. One thing that I've said from the very beginning, which did surprise me when he landed in England, he's not that quick. I don't care what anyone tells me. He's not that quick. Maybe he's got sort of a constant speed, which is quite high, but his acceleration is quite low. And as a result, he can't get away from anyone, almost ever. He couldn't get away from the fucking Port Vale defenders. So there have been a couple of times where I'm disappointed with his speed, but his strength and his willingness to carry on the fight, which may well already be lost, is admirable. And for that, you got to love him. Plus, as I say, he's the best finisher at the club. Dowman, best dribbler at the club. Easy. Gyökeres, best finisher. Easy. Eze, second. Who else can strike a ball like either of those two? That penalty, I thought Odegaard was thinking about taking it for a second. I mean, where was he? What was he doing? Where was he going? He knew. He knew. There's only one man. 1-0 up. 45 gone. Victor Gyökeres, the difference maker from the spot so far. And he has scored the last 27 penalties he's taken for club and country. 21 for Sporting, 4 for Arsenal, 2 for Sweden. Locked Ineos. Yeah? Okay. We have second half action, which must be moments away. And see if we get any changes. He used to be quick until his knee surgery. That would explain it. That would explain it. I mean, he's just not very quick, but that's okay. That is okay. Can we have a serious combo about the minutes in our players' legs compared to PSG and Bayern's? I mean, there is almost no comparison, is there, really? Because the Premier League, whether you like it or not, whether you like what the product has become, especially tactically, there is no comparison. The demands are so much greater. The football is played at such a rate of knots that, and just so regularly. A lot of those players who played for PSG last night don't play a lot of league football. That's a fact. They swap and change and focus on European stuff. So, yeah, we've got a massive disadvantage in that respect. Will that put us off? No. They should be raring to go. This is the best part of the season, lads. Lock in. This is what it's all about. This is where everyone wants to be. Here we are, 1-0 up away from home. Yeah, proving doubters wrong. Yeah, that's what we do. We go again, lads. It looks like changes for Atleti with Sørloth coming on. Norwegian striker to replace, or is he? I don't know, actually. We're doing huddles and cuddles. Pre-match, pre-second half huddle and cuddle. Just to hone in on the oneness, the camaraderie, yeah? The unification. Sørloth is in great form, says FPL Forest. Dembele's only started 9 league games. That's an absolute joke. 19 goals in all competitions for the Yock so far this season. Not bad. It's not bad at all. 2 changes then. Robin Lenormand with, he must be French. Like, is he French? Robin Lenormand? He's Spanish though, isn't he? He plays for Spain. Most French-sounding Spaniard you ever heard of. I don't know what the history is there, but he's probably got something like Griezmann. He will be coming on. Second half underway. Yock gets us underway. We're going from left to right. And no Sørloth just yet. So he's gone back on the bench for now, at least. But we go again. Here we go. Let's lock in. Are we ready? 45 minutes of pain. If you thought you suffered in that first half, you ain't seen nothing yet. David Raya. Risking it all by picking the ball up as late as possible, nearly having to do so outside of his box. He's already had a few too many touches for me, and we've gone straight back to him. The earliest available opportunity. He's going to send it long for Ben White, who's got Ademola Lookman competing for the ball. White wins the header. We go again. He's Basque. Okay, well, there you go. Right, okay, thank you for that. We've got no other changes. I am surprised that there's no other changes. Let's just see. Make sure. Yeah, Simeone taking his son off. The only change. What can you say? Hooked at half time, but it's your dad. You know what I mean? You can't really argue. It's a Ben White foul on Ademola Lookman. Free kick taken, an Atleti goal all the way back to Oblak. A little bit of a tactical change from the looks of things here with Alvarez, the lone striker, from what I can see right now. Griezmann floating. Winning the throw for Atleti as well. Well, I would suggest Atleti change their approach in this game, which could be their undoing, you know, as well. So it's a tricky situation being 1-0 down at home. They're going to need a goal. Coming to the Emirates, given how many clean sheets we've kept, especially in this competition, not really advisable. Especially when our team could be getting stronger by the time that fixture rolls around. And another goal could kill the tie. 2 goals up away from home against Arsenal. It's all but dead. All but dead. Can we get the second? Or are we going to start doing that thing that we do? Atleti with Griezmann on the ball in midfield. He's found Alvarez. Sorry, it's not Alvarez. But it is a foul by Declan Rice, and it's a foul conceded. It could be Gyökeres, actually. Gyökeres complaining that he was fouled, but it is Gyökeres who's brought down Cardozo. Clumsy challenge from the Swede. It's his 3rd foul of the evening as well. Third foul for Victor Yock. Dangerous here. Big chance. Free kick in a very, very sort of tempting position. It's for Alvarez! Alvarez, oh good lord, I thought that'd gone in. Bloody hell. Side netting, tried to curl it, right footed, around the wall and past David Raya. And it is, oh, it's side netting, it's not far away. David Raya, I think, had it covered. That's a bloody good effort from Alvarez. Good free kick taker. Very, very dangerous. Right, nerves are kicking in now. Nerves are kicking in. Saliba back to Declan Rice, who is still playing in that holding role that he's been sat in the whole game, really. I haven't seen him stretching forward maybe more than once or twice. Here he is, though. Pushing over the halfway line. And his pass is intercepted. Odegaard has to play it back to Saliba to go all the way back to David Raya. Booting it clear. Hoofed into Atleti possession again. And a bit of composure wouldn't go amiss. I'd love Madueke to get a touch. We're 6 minutes into the second half now. He's not touched the ball yet. Neither of a few of our guys. We must break the bank for Alvarez. Alvarez. Of the strikers that are available now, I mean, who are the other strikers that are available now? He seems to be the sort of the most elite name being touted. What's Osimhen's situation? I'd always be tempted by an Osimhen as well. Rice in the middle of the park, winning his battle, but losing possession, but winning the free kick. Handball by Johnny. Or at least, is it by No, it's a handball by Declan Rice. And Atleti didn't want the free kick, they wanted advantage. They haven't made anything of the free kick either. 52nd minute. '52nd minute, 1-0. Atleti on the ball. And a lot of stop-start stuff going on here as well, which will suit Arteta down to the ground. Zero flow to this first half. Sorry, to this second half so far. A lot of hoofing going on. And the ball has landed at the feet of Julian Alvarez, who is on the break with Ademola Lookman. It's Lookman! Straight at David Raya. And Griezmann's shot is deflected. And it's a great reflection save by David Raya. Oh my word, two great saves by the keeper. One of them straight at him, but the second, poor defending by Arsenal. They've allowed Atleti in on the break. Alvarez finds Lookman, who is played onside by Saliba. It's a left-footed shot by Lookman. It's straight at the keeper. Then Griezmann has a shot which is blocked first time by Zubimendi. The second shot is parried away. A reaction save by David Raya, who is one of the best at that. It's a corner, whipped in by Alvarez towards the back post and headed behind for another corner by Saliba. Big chance for Atleti goes a-begging then. David Raya, the hero. Yet again this season, Gabriel is actually the one who's made the stop, not David Raya. It's Gabriel. Looked like it came off his elbow, but it was behind his back. Beautiful stuff from the centre-back. Right, Griezmann to take this corner to the edge of the box and struck on the volley, and they're appealing for a handball. Atleti players surrounding the referee and begging for a handball, and we are going to go to VAR here. They're saying handball. Oh, no, please, God. They're saying handball. It's Llorente with the volleyed effort, and it's come off Ben White's hand. Now, his hand is outstretched. And God, I don't even know. I just don't know. VAR is looking at it. It's very difficult because his hand is not in a natural position, but it's booted at him. And the referee is going over to the screen. Oh no. Oh my no. Please no. The no. Oh God. Ben, I mean, Ben White, mate, what are you doing, lad? Why is your arm out? What are you doing? Ref, I think you should just say he's going to give a pen. He's going to give a pen. The referee makes his VAR signal and has given a penalty. Oh, God. No. He's given a pen. David Raya, biggest moment of your life here, little man. Biggest moment of your life. Griezmann on pens. You're not going to save that. You're not going to save it. He's too small. When they're that small, it's like Cazorla. It's impossible. You can't save those. Griezmann pen. This will be 1-1. Unless David Raya decides that he knows which way he's going to go and he puts faith in the data. Now, oh no, it could be Alvarez. Alvarez on pens. Alvarez, he's equally as small, but I feel like you're more likely to save an Alvarez one than a Griezmann one. Alvarez on pens. Can we save this? Please, God, save this. David, save this pen, right? And oh my God, please. Pen for pen. Are we cancelling out pens? Is that what we're doing? Right. Here we go. Alvarez against David Raya. Argentina against Spain. Manchester City against Brentford. Alvarez! Well, he didn't even dive. Oh, what? Oh my God. Unbelievable penalty. It's 1 apiece. He's buried that top corner. As top bins as the bin goes. David Raya didn't look like he was ready for him to he didn't dive. He just watched it. Was he expecting him to not go into the corner or down the middle? 1 apiece, we go again. It's all square. We go again. Nothing has happened. It's, oh, fuck. That's tricky, that is. That is really tricky. That's unfortunate. We've conceded. We don't like concede. Why are you not diving? What are you doing? Oh, he thought he was going to go the other way. That's what it is. He thought he was going to go left. He's wrong-footed him, and he's just watched the ball go into the back of the net. Cool. 1 apiece. Okay. Oh my God. 10 goals in 14 for Alvarez. That's unfortunate, that is. That's really unfortunate. So let's put a dampener on the situation. Dampener on the moods. Ooh, changes afoot. We have big changes afoot. Martin Odegaard has been taken off. He doesn't look too happy about it. On comes Eze. 58th minute. Eze on. Goal scoring heroics needed. Enter the Ez. Yeah. All right, we've got half an hour, just over half an hour left to play. And Eze comes on for Odegaard. Atleti with a spring in their step after equalising. Chasing glory in front of the home fans. Simeone levelling it up. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I thought we were locked. I thought we were going to lock up. Ben White handballs have allowed them back in. And Saliba has his work cut out here. As to the rest of the Arsenal defence, as Atleti bring it forward. Hanko has Lookman on the left-hand side. Alvarez trying to play a through ball into Lookman, but it's well seen by Saliba. And wow, it's a ref, that's a yellow card, ref. That's a yellow card, ref. That's an elbow in the face, in the hip and the face. Oh, we're allowing elbows. Mark Pubil. Mate, that's a yellow card. We're on the break. What the hell is that? No cards given. Mark Pubil, one more foul from you, and it's getting cardigans. Extremely dangerous break from Arsenal. Shut down there by Pubil, taking out Martinelli with a clothesline to the ribs. And we're knocking it around the back like we've got all day. Declan Rice trying to find Saliba, and that pass is, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy pass for a £100 million midfielder, that one. Rice will want to get his get back, but for the time being, Atleti on the ball. Half an hour on the clock remaining. How are we feeling? How are we actually feeling? Sub on, play on. Ben Scheidt again says something when you take the captain off after conceding a leveller in the Champions League final. Can I take the score off? Yes, the score is off. Sorry about that. This ref doesn't want to. Oh, he's got cards. Goalie, what have you done? What have we locked? What have we locked in today? Let me know we've locked. What you're waiting for, as Ademola Lookman brings it free for Alvarez. Lovely bit of footwork, and it's going to be a foul. Oh, it's an advantage there. It's an advantage. Declan Rice, who now has the armband, taking out Alvarez, who is rolling around in pain, holding his knee, I think. Is that serious? I think they've kicked it out of play because it might be quite serious. He's holding his... Is it just below his knee? Let's have another look at this. Oh, it's Declan Rice, it's a very late tackle from Rice on Alvarez. And he's swiped at his knee or just below it. Looked quite painful. Alvarez writhing around in pain on the floor. As we get another look at his penalty. Was it as good as Gyökeres? No, it wasn't. It wasn't as good as Gyök, but it was a good pen. It counts the same. It's one apiece. I can't believe it. 2 pens. Oh, my God. I don't think he meant to kick him, but he has ended up kicking him quite clumsily. Potentially should have been a yellow card, that, really. We may well have got away with one there. We have, however, given the ball back to Atleti, who did kick it out of play. So we're underway again. 62nd minute is almost over. As Madueke looks for... I mean, has Madueke touched the ball in the second half? Serious question. Has he actually touched the ball? I'd love to know the stats on that. 1 pass completed. Gyökeres, I only seen... Where are you, lot? Come on. I said that 5 minutes after the second half started. We're now 17 minutes in. We'd like to touch the ball, if possible. Here we go. Lookman on the break again. Turns, sharp turn as well. He's got a man outside him on the left. It's a first-time left-footed cross in back towards Lookman. It's Lookman in the box to find Griezmann, and Antoine Griezmann is the bar. Very unlucky, sliced effort. They go again, though, with a cross in towards Griezmann, and it's Griezmann with a left-footed volley. And they're appealing for a corner, and they're going to get it. Griezmann lighting this show up. Second half, he's had 4 shots in this game already, I think. 2 of them there. Assisted nicely by Lookman, and he's tried to just curl that one into the top corner, and it's just clipped the crossbar. He is very unlucky because David Raya, flying through the air, was beating all ends up. They do get themselves a corner, though, after the other shot was deflected, and we've got some sorcery going on in the middle of the park because this corner is getting ready to be taken by Declan... No, who's that? By Alvarez. It's Declan Rice and whoever else pushing and shoving around in the box. Alvarez will swing this one in as Atleti look to go 2-1 up. They take it. It's a sort of fizzed in to the near post corner, volleyed by Griezmann, and that will probably count as another shot. But no, it's been cleared, actually. That's going to be another corner. So another corner. This time it's to the... straight into the keeper's arms, and he can only clip it over the bar for another corner. Corner after corner here. Arsenal facing Atleti's Best passage of play, definitely going in that corner as well. He tried to curl it straight in. Alvarez catching Rea off guard. And it does go out for another one, which will be taken again by Antoine Griezmann. Left-footed, swung in, dangerous corner, falls to the top of the box is Llorente. Llorente thought about the shot, but it's not there. It's Griezmann with the cross. Griezmann crosses it in. It's to the back post. It's Lookman! Boots it high. And not handsome. Lookman's got the sort of half Maduki going on with the headband. It's only a half strip. He doesn't go for the full forehead cover. Hasn't got full coverage, you know? Why have you not got full coverage? Why do you need full coverage? These are the hard-hitting questions that we need to know the answers to. David Rea beaten all ends up there by Griezmann, who didn't actually get a good connection there, but did manage to hit the crossbar. Madueke still looking for his first touch in this second half, as Zubimendi takes his man out, and Johnny Cardoza going down under the Spanish international's challenge. Will be a second foul for Zubimendi, I believe. One apiece, 25 left in this Champions League semi-final thriller. A classic, one for the ages. Simeone against Tetaball. Whose ball is superior? We have cancelled each other out here nicely. Madueke, first touch of the... Oh, that's Eze. It's not Madueke. Sorry, I thought that was Madueke getting a touch. That was Eze. Chesting it down and winning a free kick in a very dangerous position for Arsenal as well. Or are we going to get the free kick? That was a free kick. He took Eze out from behind. It's a throw-in. Crazy, crazy, crazy work from the referee. Throw into Arsenal. All the way back we go. And we're walking it up, and we're panicking a little bit. Let's not panic, lads. Stay calm. Martinelli, being hustled, manages to... I mean, I don't know what he's doing there, but we've lost possession. Yeah. So now we're chasing the ball again. Eze has had a touch, just chested it down for someone before being clattered from behind. Madueke still, we're 22 minutes in. He hasn't had a single touch in the second half. Not one touch. Can we change that? And will it prove to be a pivotal touch? A curler from 25 yards wouldn't go amiss, Noni. Eze. He's got Noni. Noni's had a touch. Cuts in. Oh my God, he's giving it away. I've waited 22 minutes for that. Fucking hell. He got the ball. Right? He controlled it. He took one touch. And the pass that he made was intercepted. 3-yard pass, but he's involved in the game, and that's what you want to see. Here's Eze looking to just take control of this affair for a second. Like, how's that not a free kick? Referee listen. Referee. Sucker! My son. Is that a Gabriel Jesus that I can see? Martinelli off. Trossard on. Gabriel Martinelli off. Trossard on. Madueke off. Saka on. And Madueke not happy. Wow, he's throwing stuff around. Oh, Madueke having a strop as he went to the bench. Fuming that he's been hooked. Perhaps fuming with his performance, or the fact that he literally had 3 touches in that half, all of them in the space of the last 30 seconds. Victor Gyökeres comes off for Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus, biggest game of your life, son. Biggest game of your life. I'll tell you what, in one 22-minute session, Gabriel Jesus can change the course of history and the trajectory of his own career. Trossard is running up against 4 people here, and he's giving the ball away. That was actually the most ridiculous thing I've seen him do in an Arsenal shirt. Running into a sea of red and white, he's decided to give the ball away when we've got no defenders back, and we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Griezmann on the ball, brings it forward, 1-2. Griezmann can't control the football either. And Saka gets his first touch. Saka on the ball, calm, composed, uses his strength, keeps possession as Saliba goes long for Jesus. Jesus with the hold-up play. Great hold-up play from Jesus. Hospital pass. And we get away with it. Oh, look at this football from the Dons. Look at what's he doing here. Jesus gives it to Saka. Saka, get that ball back, Saka. Get that ball back, Saka. Play on, says the ref. We've got a real scrap going on in midfield here as both sides battle it out for possession. It's Atleti who've come away with it. It's fizzed out towards Llorente on the right-hand side. We've got 21 minutes. We've got 20 minutes, left in this game. One apiece. Is this a good result? Let me know your thoughts. Are you happy with what you've seen so far? Is this good enough to take back to the Emirates and get Arsenal over the line into the Champions League final for the first time in more than 20 years? Eze tries to scoop turn his way past two men, but runs into an Atleti traffic jam and is dispossessed easily. This shit is becoming a dogfight. It is indeed. It is indeed. It's time for soldiers to stand up and be counted. Who is ready to lay their life down on the line? Because as Saliba said the other day, I know he's been listening to these streams, you've got to die to get the 3 points. Saka being manhandled by 2, but the referee says play on. Play on. Atleti do play on. It's Alvarez taking it over the halfway line. He's got support all around him, but no man closing him down in a blue shirt. No Arsenal defenders closing down. Trossard decides to close down Llorente, and Atleti are forced back onto the halfway line. 20 minutes or less. 19 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Are we confident about this last 20 minutes? 20 minutes of pain, 20 minutes of suffering, 20 minutes of your bum squeaking. It's patient from Atleti as they build, drilling it down the left-hand side. They have Hanko, watched by Saka, inside towards Alvarez. Alvarez trying to clip one into the box. It's headed away by Gabriel, falling to Koke, pushes it out wide here, and they keep possession. It's a softly, careful approach from Atleti. But they will be thankful to just have a bit of the ball because it has been very back and forth. Saka on the pitch with Eze. Gabriel Jesus, some fresh legs and some technical quality up top. There is a chance that Arsenal can steal this at the death. 18 minutes left on the clock. What I need is Bukayo Saka to have a shot on target. Saliba, yep. 73rd minute. A Saliba goal wouldn't go amiss. We can't concede any more goals, that's for sure. No more goals can be conceded if we're to be taken seriously in this competition. Is it promising? I think it's quite promising as well that they've only scored with a pen. Is that surprising for us to have done the same there? No. Why is the referee not blown up there? We've got bodies flying around and all over the floor. Griezmann with a through ball into Alvarez. Lovely combination play from the two of them there. It's Griezmann. Sorry, it's Alvarez into Llorente. Llorente squaring it for Lookman. Lookman in the box. Lookman! Oh, what a save by David Raya! 8 yards. Ademola Lookman in the box. Takes his shot with a left foot. Low. P-roller. Poor connection. And is saved easily by the Spaniard. I tell thee. I tell thee. He stood up, he was counted, and Arsenal have possession of the ball and a man up because Atleti have a man down, and it's Bukayo Saka on the ball right now. Saka taking on his mat. He can't get past him. Hanko stood him up well, dispossesses him easily, and Atleti back in possession. Big chance that, though. I tell you what, that's the biggest chance of this football match. The easiest chance of this football match. Zero pressure. All he had to do was slot that into the bottom corner. He will be ruining that miss. He is ruining that miss. Look at him. Arms on his hips. He cannot believe that he has fluffed his lines on the biggest stage of them all. Will he get another chance tonight? Or is that where the tie slipped away from Diego Simeone's men? I reckon that could be a pivotal moment. 15 minutes left. Arsenal will get another big chance. Can we capitalise on ours? Hanko comfy on the ball. Griezmann drilling it out wide. He's got Lookman as an option ahead of him. It's Lookman. Too easy this for Atleti. Lookman in the box on his left. Tries it. Saliba stood up tall and Lookman just sort of collapsed around him. Definitely not a penalty. Trossard is not actually ready for this football match. He's come on and everything he's done has been fraudulent. He's been bullied out of the game and they've stopped him turning. He's won the free kick there, though. Lookman, Ben White, worst game of your life. What is that pathetic excuse for defending? Sorry. You're grabbing guys in the box. You're falling over. He's on his fucking ass watching the game. Oh, Ben White on the penalty spot with the best seat in the house. First fucking class view of Ademola Lookman fluffing his lines. Get up. You're watching the football match. Good Lord. Ben White, sorry. Weak, but he's a blemish. He's a blemish on this performance. Here's Saka. Saka in possession of the ball with two men on him. Squares it to Declan Rice in an advanced position for the first time in this half. Declan Rice pushing it back out to Saka. Saka to take on two. One of them, Lookman, goes square. Rice, lazy pass. Lazy fucking pass. 4-yard pass. Couldn't beat his man. Piss poor. 100 fucking what million pounds. Can't pass the ball forwards 4 yards. Well, 77th minute. And why is that not a foul by Alvarez? It's a foul on Eze. You can't be. Oh, he's gone down in a heap though, and he's hurt his ankle. So in committing the non-foul, Alvarez has injured himself and he has been replaced. Alvarez off then, big threat for Atleti, goes onto the bench and Alex Baena is on. So Baena on, Baena, and Alvarez off. Huge moments, huge moments. 13 minutes of normal time left in this one. I don't know, we'll get a few minutes of injury time because we've had a few bodies just strewn all across the floor in this second half. Saliba goes and just nicks it away from Griezmann, who was closing him down well. Trossard turning and seeing Rice is in open space in midfield. Rice wants to pass forward. He does. He finds Saka. Saka with an overlap for Ben White. No, doesn't want to use it. Squares it instead to Eze. Eze in the box goes down and it's a fucking penalty to Arsenal. It's the third penalty of the game. And I'll tell you what, it's absolute genius from Eze. The touch of dreams to get away from his man. And goes down under the challenge, winning the Arsenal. Their second penalty of this game. And it is such a shame that Victor Gyökeres is not on the pitch because he is a man who has scored 30 penalties in a row. Consecutive pens, 30, he doesn't miss, guaranteed. Banker. Yeah? Who takes pens now that Gyökeres is not on the pitch? Is it Trossard? Is it Saka? It's got to be Saka, surely. Saka or Tross? Or Eze? Saka, Tross or Eze? Oh, I would say, I would actually go for Eze. I would say, oh no, Saka. Saka, I need you to take it, mate. Hold on, do I? Yeah, I need Saka to take it, please. Saka, mate, you better bury this. You better grab that pen and be the hero. Saka, you are our chosen one. You are the chosen one. Penalty check. They're doing a VAR. Oh, Hanko's trying to explain what he did to Eze. We don't care about that. Save it for the court. The court will deal with that in court. Yeah. The court of law. The court of law will judge. And VAR is currently checking this penalty right now. 10 minutes left in this game. And I tell you what a game this has been. This has been an absolute classic game. It might not be yesterday, which is all fancy and doled up to the lines, but this is for the men, yeah? The gritty, yeah? The tenacious, the aggressive, the tacticos, yeah? Those who love a good challenge, yeah? Get in the mixer, yeah? Hoof, yeah? Mano oh mano, yeah? Lock in. Listen, mate, why are you talking in your ear? What are we talking about? Who are we talking to? It's a pen. Hanko, you're pissing me off. Oh, no, he's gone over to the... Oh, I don't believe it. He's gone over to the VAR screen, and he will be reversing that decision. Because he believes that Eze is... He's fucking stepped on his toes. He's stepped on his toes. If you don't give that as a fucking penalty, you're cheating. Listen carefully. It's not the fucking fact that he's won the foul by trailing the left leg. It's that his toe's been stepped on initially. The toe was stepped on. You can't step on. Can we get another angle? Can we get another angle? We've used this angle. There we go. Get closer. Zoom in. Obviously, go a bit slower. We can't see it at that speed, can we? That's a pen. The pen is there. The pen is the first challenge. Right foot on right foot, toe to toe, stud on toe. It's a pen. You better give it. It's a pen. It's a penalty. Don't fuck around. Oh, fuck around. He's fucked around. I don't believe it. Fuck around and you will find out, you cunt. Fuck. No pen. Cancel your fucking holidays. It's all over. Fucking hell. 9 minutes left and we can't get a pen. That was a pen. He stepped on his toe. Listen, ref, you are fucking full of shit. He doesn't know what he's doing. Is he going to give a corner? What's he doing? There's a pen. It's not a pen, is it? Is it a pen? Did he step on his toe? I think he stepped on his toe. If he didn't, if that's not a pen, right? If it's not a pen, then it's a fucking yellow card for Eze. Has to be. Make your mind up. In fact, it's a yellow card for Simeone for asking for a yellow card for Eze. Yeah? Pass it down. Pass the fucking cards down. Like it's fucking Christmas. 8 minutes left. 1-1. Oh, mate. No pen. Mad. Eze, good try. Good try. He definitely tried to buy. I thought he got his toe stepped on, but if he didn't, then he's bought that. He's not bought anything. He's been ripped off, so... We go again. 8 minutes left, and it's moments. This, isn't it? It's what I mean. It's not a free-flowing game. It's an ugly game, but it's just you're waiting for those mistakes. Who's making the mistakes? Saliba trying to make the latest mistake. Zubimendi does well. 8 minutes left, or less, for someone to be the hero. I can't believe that. Saka, I need you to get into gear, buddy. Come on, lads. I need one shot from Saka. Saka, come on, buddy. Get it going, buddy. Over the top for Saka. Saka, oh, he's asked way too much of him with that pass and he's headed it out for a throw-in. Wow. If Arsenal did that, penalty every time. I've never seen a pen overturned like that. Nothing but a dive. The match deserves a draw. How is that not a penalty? It's not a pen. Have shame. Eze yellow. Guantanamo. Wow. Right, so mixed opinions about whether that one was actually a penalty or not, but it hasn't ended up being a pen. So Saka on the ball and bullied off the ball. We do win the throw, though. We can go again. Strong challenges flying in on the Starboy. Hanko pen. Oh, Hanko got a yellow card for the challenge, for the argument, I guess. Okay. Second half, mate, we're not offering a lot, are we? We're really not offering a lot. Thought we might get something there, but no. Jesus wins the ball back beautifully. Great strong challenge by Jesus. Eze not making the run, but he's found Trossard. Trossard in the box with a shot. Left-footed is blocked. And for a moment, we came alive there. 85th minute, we've come alive. I like what I saw. It didn't look like Eze was making the right run. Ben White was looking to push him out wide, but he was coming inside. He did manage to make something happen, though, and he's back on the ball here again. It's Eze in towards Trossard. Trossard easily intercepted. And there is a break here for Atleti. It's Saliba against Lookman. Saliba wins that race, stays calm, and we keep possession of the ball with Saka laying it back to Zubimendi on the halfway line. 5 minutes left. Zubimendi brings it forward, looking for space. He's got Eze in support. Gabriel Jesus trying to turn away from his man, but nowhere to run. Eze on the ball, finding Jesus again. Jesus tries to turn away from his man and just about pokes it back to Eze before Atleti could get back in on it. Rice bringing it forward and playing Nkapie down the line on the left-hand side. And a strong challenge there. Does get Arsenal a throw. The dying embers of this Champions League semi-final first leg, we are going to see one more change, and it is going to be Ben White. Benjamin White. The giver away of penalties, Ben White, with one of his worst performances in an Arsenal shirt for me. Really piss poor. Actually, the worst player in the team today, unfortunately. Good player, great guy. Not his greatest performance, but we go again. It is Mosquera who's going to be coming on for him with 4 minutes left. These two obviously meet again next week, straight in again at the Emirates. And if it were to stay like this, you would feel quietly confident, but I don't know. I would still say it's pretty 50-50 given the strength of these two sides. The next goal could win it. If it is Arsenal who score it, especially, it's Mosquera. Back into Eze. It's Mosquera. Mosquera! Oh my God! The substitute comes on and takes the shot, which is on target and straight at the keeper, but it's back in his possession at the top of the box. It's Zubimendi now controlling it. We've got Gabriel Magalhaes moving forwards, looking for space. Saka in loads of space on the right-hand side, wants the ball and does receive the ball. It's Saka. Saka to take on his man, goes past him easily with a simple sidestep. Oh my God, the cross was absolutely fraudulent because he'd beaten his man and almost had too much time to think about what he was going to do. Poor delivery from Saka, but a great move. Easy for him to get past his man. Can that continue? Or will Atleti be able to break quickly? That is going to be a foul by Gabriel Jesus on Hanko as we move into the 88th minute. How that fell to the... I mean, if it could have fallen to anyone else except Mosquera there, you may well have had a banker, but he's not a shooter. He's not a shooter. And that one was easy for Oblak. Lovely little move from Saka there to go past his man. The cross, though, didn't find anyone. When 4 or 5 men in the box, he's just lobbed all of them. Gone too deep. Right, we're back underway with Saka on the ball. Saka chesting it down and nearly awful control. Zubimendi manages to get something out of it and Eze can screech away from his man. Beautiful turn from Eze. Lovely stuff. He's been fouled as well by Koke, but the ref says play on. Ref! I want a fucking card for that. There's an advantage being played here. And Trossard on the ball after Eze was taken out of the game there. Beautiful move, broken down by Koke's foul. That was a crucial foul where he's taken one for the team and got away without being booked as well, or for the time being at least. Arsenal still in possession of it. 89th minute now. We are with Declan Rice from range, and Declan Rice has just put that one wide. Good God. Oh my God, I thought that had gone in. 30-yard effort from Declan Rice, right-footed. Keeper had it covered, watches it go wide. It's quite a long, how long is that? How far is that wide? It's about a yard or two wide. Got excited there. I thought, oh, Declan Rice with the shot from range. Right. 30 seconds left in normal time. And Capia is going to set Trossard free down the left-hand side. Is he onside? Sorry, it's Jesus. Jesus does well to keep possession of the football there. Brilliant stuff from Jesus. Good hold-up play. Can he turn his man? Keeps possession. Gabriel in towards Capia on the left-hand side. A matter of seconds left right now as Saliba finds Jesus. It's Declan Rice on the ball, fizzing it out to, no, Saka wanted it, but it's Saliba back on the ball. Out wide is Zubimendi. Back to Saliba. We're going back and forth. Drill it to Saka, boys. Drill it to Saka. There you go. Saka on the ball. Saka now attacked by 3 Atleti players, drawing them in, but creating space for others with Eze, one of those players, tries to turn away from his man, loses his footing a little bit, but finds Zubimendi. It's pumped out towards Nkapie. Nkapie with the cross. Who's in the box? It's Saka. Saka in the box. Saka, go on your left, son, and shoot for me. Saka into Rice, whose shot is blocked. And 7 minutes of injury time. It's Saliba on the ball. Pushed out wide, so he's gone back to Rice, but Eze can turn in midfield. Eze with a spring in his step and trying to make something happen, but surrounded by 3 players and loses the ball. Saliba is under pressure now as Atleti break with pace, although that is shut down. That move is shut down by Arsenal, who are now back into position, and Atleti want to be careful about how they bring it forward. First minute of the 7 is done already, so 6 minutes of injury time left. Still 1 apiece in this Champions League semi-finale. Yeah, are we locked in and enjoying? Are we enjoying being here? Is it nervy? Have you shit yourself yet? Are you sick to the stomach? Are we going to rue the misses, or is Ademola Lookman going to be the one who looks back and says, "Man, you had it and you blew it"? 2 pens, 1 apiece. Alvarez and Gyökeres. But this is the final hurdle, the home straight for both sides in this first half of the tie. Arsenal in possession of the football, bringing it forward with Declan Rice and Zubimendi. Zubimendi will look up and see backwards. He'll see backwards, eyes in the back of his head. Finds Gabriel, 1-2 with Eze. Gabriel inches forward, creeping gingerly forward, inch by inch. Zubimendi squares it to Eze. Eze in the 10, floating around the 10. Saliba drilling it out to Saka. Saka is being bullied. I will be honest with you, he is being bullied. He wants a foul. There is no foul there. He's on you. He's on your first touch, and as a result, you're fucking sleeping. Wakey, wakey, buddy. Let's go. He has also spun his man, so we will give him that. But Saka there thought he had more time. Atleti win themselves the throw and hoof it clear with just 4 minutes left in injury time. Atleti bringing it over the halfway line with Koke. Koke, poor touch but gets away with it. It's Griezmann, pokes it out wide, and they are over the halfway line, crossed in towards the back post. It is a great cross into the middle for Lookman, who doesn't have the height to get there. Slightly too much on the cross, and David Raya can hoof it clear. But again, warning signs for Arsenal. Warning signs for this great club. Champions League semi-finalists, consecutive years Champions League semi-finalists. We are 1 step away. But with so much to do and so little time to do it in, Lookman tries to take a lovely touch into the Arsenal box, but it is well read by Saliba and can be cleared by Mosquera. Eze tries to break away with a bit of skill, but can't, and it's taken off him, and it's Atleti in the box with a shot from range, and it's tipped over the bar. No, it's gone straight over the bar. He wants a corner. He's not going to get one. The shot from range, watched by David Raya. And let's have a look at the replay. Hoofed, booted, laces, and that is a great save. It's a great save by the keeper. It's not going to be counted as a save, but I told you, that's a great save. Laces. Flicked over the top of the bar by David Raya, who definitely got a finger on that, but we will take the goal kick. Molina fuming that he's watching the replay of his shot and hasn't been awarded the corner. But we are 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the 7 of the allotted injury time that we're going to have. Griezmann winning the header somehow. Declan Rice wins it back. Another header. We've got duels to be won all over the pitch, and Saka has just won his. Saka taking on his man Llorente, cuts inside and gets away from another. Saka squaring it to Eze. Eze in space is Trossard. He's got to look up here. He's got Nkapie on the left. It's Nkapie to square it to Eze. It's Trossard in the box. Someone will get the shot off here if they can, but they can't. Nkapie losing control, and Oblak swoops in. And that is going to be a long trek back for Nkapie to get back into position. Declan Rice coming and winning the ball back high up the pitch. The skipper being forced to move back by Arteta, who is screaming at the troops, everybody back. Now, 2 minutes left, or less than 2 minutes left in injury time. Jesus pressing from the front as well, trying to close down Oblak. As Atleti's keeper boots it clear. It's won by Nkapie, cleared by Zubimendi, headed back in towards Declan Rice, who will bring it under his spell. Declan Rice can look up and see the run of Nkapie on the left-hand side if he wants him. He does. Nkapie on the ball, decides to cross it from 50 yards away. Easily blocked, and Atleti regain possession. It's going to be a foul by Leandro Trossard. And we have just 1 minute left of normal time, lads. 1 minute of normal time left in this one. We're talking 50-odd seconds. So, just as long as we don't concede here, this is a fairly decent result. Away from home, all you have to do is win at home. That's a foul on Jesus there, surely. Referee deciding to play advantage. And we're going to get a throw in here instead of the free kick. A matter of seconds then remaining as these two great clubs share the spoils. Well, the sort of potential spoils. Halfway, we are level. Eze will be... What's happening here? Is that full time? Is he blown the whistle? He's blown the whistle. I was really looking forward to more football. They could have let... What was the point in letting us take that free kick? One apiece, we go back to the Emirates. Level with Atleti. What do we think about that? The second half, I really wasn't impressed with, lads. I've got to say that. I feel like we were totally dominated in that second half. But it is one apiece. A great position to be in for the second leg. No, it wasn't that exciting. Did we expect it to be? Probably not. In fact, did we get... Oh, it was an Eze yellow. What? Why does it say Eze yellow there? Oh, it should have been an Eze yellow for the dive. Is that what you're saying? That was a stressful game. That was a very stressful game. We have, however, got through it. Look at the momentum graph. Second half, we did not come out of the changing rooms until the last 5 or 10 minutes, which is baffling. We've had a great first half. I mean, really good. You've conceded at the worst possible moment, but you've done so well. Sorry, they've conceded at the worst possible moment, but we've done so well in that first half, keeping them as quiet as humanly possible. Second half, though, we have been dominated. Statistically, it's gone from slightly in our favour. I mean, look at that. The first half XG, if you take away the penalty, is going to be about 0.25. The second half, 0.27. We didn't really come to play. We've not really created that much. We've had 5 shots in total. And after the first half analysis, honestly, they've peppered us second half. Peppered us. However, this is chess, not checkers. And we go again for a second leg at the Emirates, where we do have the advantage, home advantage. The home crowd will be in force. And you've got to think that the choices that we make as far as the front three and the substitutions actually will make a difference. Like Madueke does not start that game for me. If Saka is available and fit, he must be starting. Must be starting. Martinelli, the work rate is appreciated, but actually you don't tend to offer that much. Sorry. I need my winger to be doing a bit more than this. Yeah, I mean, defensively, it's probably quite good. He's won a tackle. Yeah, he's won a tackle, but I don't know. I'd like to see Eze start. I would like to see Eze start. He's got that in his locker. Opening up a defense, not afraid to take shots. But that's a good result. It's an unfortunate performance from Ben White. It's an unfortunate one. You know, no tackles won. Ground duels won, 1 out of 4. Aerial duels won, 1 out of 3. Dribbled past, 2 fouls. Given away the pen. Like, just go pack it up and go home. Do you know what I mean? Pack up. Not ideal not having Timber available, because that wasn't his best performance. But no, it's not the end of the world. And I don't want to point the finger too much, because ultimately, you know, 1-1 is a good result that you would have taken before the game. I would say actually we probably need to win that game, because I don't trust us at all right now, but not losing is great. So there's that. Victor Yock, sensational penalty, cancelled out by Alvarez's sensational penalty, which David Ray didn't dive for, which was interesting. But the biggest chance of the game, biggest moment of the game for me was Ademola Lookman, who really could have put it to bed. 6 yards out, 7 yards out. I don't know what he's thinking, taking it with his left foot. I do not know how David Raya stayed as calm as he did to make that save, but that could and probably will prove absolutely pivotal going into that second leg, where Arsenal should be favourites to take this to the finale, to play either PSG or Bayern Munich. Who do you prefer? Who do you think we've got a better chance against, incidentally? Not that the job is done, but who do you think that we've got a better chance against, Bayern and company, or Luis Enrique and Puzja? There's a couple of injury concerns that people have brought to my attention. Let's just have a look at the Cardigans situation. The cards we only got 1 card in the whole game. 1 card. Atleti against Arsenal, 1 card. Who's this ref? That's crazy. Hanko for an argument. So no fouls warranted a yellow card. That is just fascinating to me. Fouls. 11 fouls for Arsenal. 7. 18 fouls is crazy. That is crazy. 18 fouls in the game. Atleti had 18 shots. Arsenal had 11. Second half shots 5. First half shots 6. Pretty consistently shit. And yeah, Atleti really took it on in the second half, going 13 shots chasing that victory. And that penalty really did change the game, because they didn't look to have had much, if anything, prior to the moments that led up to that. Although, as I say, second half, they really did come out to play. Arsenal staying at home for that second 45. And we move. How do we feel? Are we confident? Let me know your thoughts. Tactically, how do we perform? Are we as good as we think we are, or as bad as they say we are? Victor Gyökeres, player of the match, definitely worked hard. Shame he had to come off. Especially a shame, given that we had that penalty cancelled there. That really could have changed the game there. As a judge to have dived under the challenge of Hanko, who did argue himself into the book. But Good point from MC Domcar, who says, I know the Atleti mindset is Atleti. It's not Athleti, it's Atleti. Atleti, yeah? But I respect my sons, yeah? The mindset was they needed a result to go through tonight, so it's a bit of a blow to them. I agree. They needed a win because they can't come to the fortress, the Tres of Fours, and think that they're going to get anything. We will lock it up in a new way that you haven't experienced before. Well, you have. They have. Neither team scored from open play. Yeah, this is true. This is a thing. PSG, we have no chance. PSG too good. PSG, no doubts. You want PSG. PSG, no chance. You'll get killed by both.
I would say that, be excited.
I would say that is a face that I recognize. Stan Sports in the building. Minor Fortress. Why is he laughing at the Fortress comment? Minor Actual. We take the draw. Fulham next. Fulham next. And the games, they come thick and fast. They do not stop until the end of the season. On the 2nd, which is, 3 days away, we have the full and the fullest of Ham. Before returning to London, well, we're in London from now to the end of the season, actually. Look at this. This is great. This is actually the biggest advantage that I think we've got over everybody else. We're in Fulham. We're at home for Fulham. We're at home for Atleti. We're in London. We stay in London for the Hammers. We're in London at the Emirates for Burnley, and we're in London for the game against Palace. So it is only London derbies and home fixtures left this season for Mikel Arteta's Tetadons, yeah? The Tetadons, the Tetrahedrons, yeah? What a gargantuan club who are still in the mix. They're making very difficult work of things. But honestly, I'm super impressed. We've gone toe-to-toe with a man who many say, and many wanted actually, along the way, even though they complain about the terroristic football that we witness on a day-to-day basis, even though they complain and called this the Haram Derby. This is a manager who they wanted, remember, who they said had the balls to give us the backbone, the cojones, to give us a spine to compete. Well, we've stood toe-to-toe with him, and we have out-terrorized them. Yeah? Is Kai Havertz a serious injury? I believe, potentially, we may have seen the last of Kai Havertz this season. I don't actually know the extent of the injury, but I believe so. I don't see why we don't go unbeaten for the rest of the Prem. I see you as being correct. I don't see why not either. More than capable. The quality that we're playing shouldn't be underestimated. In fact, I do fear West Ham, funnily enough, because of their sort of the wounded animal amongst all of this list. Why can I not hear that? Why did that? That's mad. Did you hear that? Did you hear that noise? If we make the final, prefer Bayern. Both of them are elite, but by the way, Company and Enrique. Company has a better chance to fuck up the tactics over Enrique. I think I'm with you. I think I'm with you. That Burnley draw gonna hit. Wow. They have no faith. Saka not fit. Must play at least 60 minutes next game. He has to be starting the game at home. I'm not being funny, but as much as every player has certainly played their part in getting Arsenal to where they are right now this season, there are players that I think we can improve on, and Madueke is one of them. That's what I'll say. I'm feeling nice tonight. I'm feeling nice. Do you know what I mean? Ham versus Harambal. Yeah, gammon for the win. Brown sauce all night. Yeah, brown sauce dripping off the side of your plate. I just want to get to the final. Don't care who's there with us. Worry about that then. I hear you. And we are getting delusional. The fullest of Ham might have something. Right, listen, dons, donettes. I'm going to love you and leave you. However, I'm not leaving you, right? I'll be back on a regular basis, baby, please. All my locked in Donnies, get over to the Discord, yeah? So you can stay locked in to when we go live. DJ, would you care to join me? One for the ages, one for the road, for the history books, yeah? Twitch. Bezos, yeah? Bezos. I'm thinking it's either Bezos or we do the fullest of ham. One or the other. I think Bezos tonight. But then fullest will start tomorrow, Thursday, the 30th of April. Lock in. If you're not locked in, who are you? You're a massive fraud. You want late night fraudulence, but that's the third in the series of videos that's coming, yeah? We've got Bezos. We've got fullest. We've got not FPL, fucking hell. Dyslexia. LNF, yeah? My sons, it's been an absolute pleasure. We're halfway there. We're not halfway there, are we? We just go to the second half, exactly where we were. But that's a good place to be in. I'll see you then. That's the wrong button.